You. Welcome to another episode of King's Table with your man King City. Bang doing the building, man. Now, I know y'all wonder why we at the spot, but we had an issue up at the studio, some things like electrical things happening, so we had to broadcast to y'all from the crib. But we had to be in here. I mean, we had to let me turn that down for you. We had to come live for y'all, man, because last week we was a little MIA. But anyways, how was your week, man?
Great, man. I just got back from Ocean City last night. I had a motherfucking ball, man. I ain't even want to come back for real, but yeah, I'm going back though. I had an awesome week though.
Word.
Nice.
Mine was, my week was my week. Started, some new shit. So, as always. Anyways, man, what I want to get into this week is why is depression being, depression is like they're selling it. You know what I mean? It's being promoted. Not saying that people aren't depressed. I'm saying that the way they're promoting this shit is like it's trendy. They're making dollars off of it. Every commercial, everything that people talk about, and it's in all the sports and everything. Not saying people aren't depressed and people should talk about their shit, but you not leading to healthy people that way by pushing it on. Because now they're just blaming depression.
So are we talking about the artists or
just
the people that push the music? Because the artists have no control over that.
No, not just music in itself.
Oh yeah, you're right. I say it every day. That's why I try to keep shit positive with people. I try to keep positive quotes and posts. Because when you put that negative energy out there, man, that shit is a downer. Energy means a whole lot. So when you throwing that negative stuff out there, like I done heard people, I got family members be like, look, if you ain't calling me talking about nothing good, don't call me. If you're stressing about something, don't call me. It may sound harsh, but at the end of the day, some people don't need that energy in their life.
Yeah,
so they don't need them lower vibrations.
And it shouldn't be pushed because like people get to blaming it and they sit in it. Meaning like, yeah, you got this going on. I believe we talked about this one day before. Like when you got something going on in your life, like we all do, but you can't sit in it and be like, well, I'm not going to succeed because of this, because I'm depressed, because I'm this. And we're just using this shit as not as an excuse because you are depressed, but don't let that define you.
Yeah.
Don't say, because I'm going through this, I can't do that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I agree with that.
That sounds crazy to me.
Using it as an excuse to even do wrong in life.
Yeah.
Some people use that. Well, I'm going through this and you don't understand. No, you don't understand.
Yeah.
Like that, it's other ways. You know what I mean? It's other ways. You can't keep blank. Just like I tell people, I used to be like that. Like I used to be stuck on my past because I've been through a lot of shit and it took me a while to get over that shit. So I used to keep blaming shit from my past and like, oh, it's like this and this is why it happened. Man, fuck all that. You're a grown ass man. You're a grown ass woman.
Yeah.
You can't keep dwelling on your past and keep dragging your past along and blaming everything that you got going on in your future for your past. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You know what the wrong was. You knew what was wrong. Correct it. So that those mistakes don't happen again and make sure that you don't become that type of person. Better teach that to somebody else to not become that type of person.
Yeah. Because to promote that, you just have to sit it in and here, take this pill. This pill is gonna help your depression. No, it's not.
Nope.
Depression is a mind state. It ain't got nothing to do with that goddamn pill. Like that's where you're allowing yourself to stay there. You're allowing yourself to be in that motherfucking place where, oh, my past is gonna hold me down today, and then be like, well, in 5 years I want to be this. Not thinking like that, you're not.
Right. You gotta let that shit go. That's how you gotta do it. You gotta let that shit go. Let that shit make you who you are today and keep it pushing.
Right.
Because if you sit there and dwell on that shit, you're gonna be stuck there forever. And I'm telling you, you're gonna grow old fast.
Yeah.
Stress will make you age fast.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, cuz. So I'm telling it's better ways. It's other methods. You feel what I'm saying? If you stuck on, if you write a diary or some shit. I seen a girl post on Facebook the other day. She was like, instead of putting your feelings out there and telling everybody how you feeling and what you're going through, write it down in a diary. That's what you do. I started doing a diary, but then I stopped doing the shit because my mind got sidetracked because life. You feel what I'm saying? Everyday life.
I use music for that shit.
That's the day you have it. And I tell people to this day, like, look, my music is my diary. If you want to know how I feel or what I'm going through, listen to my music. It tells you everything.
Everything.
I put everything in there. Whether it's a song dealing with a female, whether it's a song dealing with everyday life, whether it's like pain is love or lonely. You listen to lonely, it doesn't mean I'm depressed. For those that don't know, it don't mean I'm sitting in a dark room depressed and I'm sitting there like, oh, I don't have no friends. It's not like that. Lonely, you can be lonely. You can be in a room full of people and still feel lonely.
That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying? I've been there many times. So that song can mean anything that you could be feeling at the moment. You could be going through some shit. That's why I hit you. I was like, look, man. You was like, what should I put on here? How should I come at it? And I was like, you ever felt like you ever been lonely some days? Regardless if you got your kids in your life, your wife in your life or not. It's some days you're gonna feel like you out this bitch by yourself. So I was like, right about them days when you feel like you out here by yourself. And look what happened.
Motherfucking banger
came out with a fucking bang. And I ain't even expect you to put the bridge on it. Dark road, dark road. That just shot the song to the top right there. If that bridge wasn't in the song, it wouldn't be what it is right now. Yeah. Everybody had a part in that song and it meant something. And it's all about not just feeling down, because if you listen to the chorus, my number is 444. You feel what I'm saying? That's like your angels watching. You're not by yourself. You're not lonely. So if you listen to the song Lonely, I'm saying 444 in the chorus. Just letting anybody know that if they feel lonely, you're not alone.
Yeah. Now, that, like how we approach, like let's just say lonely, how we approach that shit, that's how people should see it. We don't walk every day in that. But we do feel these things. We do go through these things. But now once you walk in that shit every day, you ain't gonna get nowhere.
Right.
You're gonna be walking in one spot, digging a fucking hole is what you're gonna do.
There you have it. There you have it. That's just and that just into the category of our music. Like that we put out. It speaks for itself. We're not on the same thing. Some days I might feel like pray for me. Some days I might feel like lonely. Some days I might get a little wine in me and I might feel like Angel. You feel what I'm saying? Then some days I might have my dark days with shit going wild way. I'm in the king's dream. And I'm in reality setting in like, damn. You feel what I'm saying? So every song is I ain't even done yet. I got so much shit like it's not even done yet because like I got a whole story to tell. Like I know when I pass away, my vocals, my voice and all that shit still gonna be here. That's gonna be through my music. So and my kids getting older. So instead of me putting shit out there that's down the women or down in race period, I'm gonna put some music out there so if I pass away today tomorrow and people are talking about me, my kids can listen to me like, damn, my dad was speaking on some real shit. Yeah. Like he wasn't even talking like nobody was talking today. He actually talking about some real life shit. Pass that on.
Now, just like when it comes to music, the things that we talk about, not saying that the music ain't dope, because I like music, but at the same time, the things that we talk about in our music, what is it gonna get us?
Right.
What is it gonna get us? Like you talking about killing this dude that's on your block. You don't own that block. Mama don't own that block. And y'all making money out there. Don't get it wrong. Like niggas is making money. But where you putting it at?
Right.
Where you putting it at? You killing all your people, putting all your money in your belt, in your pants, and all this other stupid shit when the block that y'all trapping out, y'all could just bought that bitch. Move on and bought the next bitch. Now this really y'all motherfucking
real shit. Imagine 6 or 7 niggas out there with 20, 30 bands on.
Come on, man.
Just imagine they put that shit together. And like, you know what? We gonna put all this together. We gonna buy this right here. We gonna run this right here. We gonna give, man, all you, Rick Ross was saying this shit for the longest. I don't know, everybody thought it was a song or it was a fucking trend. Because everybody think everything is a trend. Even when they throw the truth out there to y'all think it's a trend. Now this nigga been saying it for the longest, to buy the block. Yeah. You see so many fucking abandoned houses around here that the bank owns, foreclosed homes. You see buildings around here that's for rent. They got the signs in the window that say for rent. You can rent those shits out and start your own goddamn business.
And they letting the corporations come through and gobble it up. Your neighborhood is getting gobbled up and y'all out there killing.
You know what I was thinking? You know what I was thinking the other day? I was like, man, you know what? You can start a landscaping business. But then don't panic and be like, all right, where am I gonna keep all this equipment at? Get a fucking storage unit. That way you pay some storage units only charge you $25 to $30 a month. That's a little phone, fucking a fucking phone bill, cheap ass phone bill. You feel what I'm saying? You can go rent a storage, you can keep lawnmowers in there, weeds in there, so you ain't got that shit at your house. That's in the way. You feel what I'm saying? You keep all that shit in that motherfucker. And when it's time for you to go work the next day or whatever, everybody load up your stuff at the storage unit, everybody meet up, and boom, you go from there.
Yeah.
Like it's so many ways out here, man. I was sitting here thinking about it, like, and I got so many ideas, but you can't just one or two men can't do it by themselves. It's gonna take a team.
That's cap.
It's gonna take everybody on the same page. Like, yeah,
no. It may grow into a team, but two men can do whatever because
it'll start slow. It'll start off.
It gotta start
two
somewhere.
heads better than one.
Yeah,
so you're right. It'll
start
off.
somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. It'll roll. It'll start rolling because everybody look at the landscape.
That's what we do in our community. We kind of once we don't have everybody's eyes on the things that we know is right, we kind of fall back.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we'll be talking like this, talking on some positivity shit, and then you'll get that group of people that, you know what I mean, feel like, yeah, we should stop doing this. But the other people that's louder, that's bumping the music, that's doing all this bullshit. Stuck in that bullshit.
And it's crazy because I know a couple of dudes, man, I be trying to talk to. And I know you ain't gonna change nobody overnight.
Right.
But just me trying, I'll be like, man, look, man, I tell them straight up, that's some bullshit. This some bullshit, man. This shit crack. I'll be like, so let me ask you a question. And this is the first thing I ask them. I say, are you listening to the words or are you listening to the beat? Now sometimes I tend to say, I like the beat. That's why. You're not listening to the words. Why? If you was listening to the words,
you're not listening to the words. If you was listening to the words,
you would know that. Because at the end of the day, how are you? If you love yourself, black man, you.
That's wild though.
Access the microphone. They say I'm back on.
But anyways, man, that is wild. We back. Something fucked up out there. I don't know what the hell just happened.
I got it.
That's why I like different being back in the studio. But we'll be back in the studio. But back to what you were saying, like the promoting of that shit in our music is kind of allowing the people to stay in that depressing ass state. Because when you give people only negative thoughts and negative shit to think about, now I mean, where you think their mind gonna be at?
Right. Just think of it back in high school, middle school, when they was out with 112, Cupid, Jagged Edge.
It was a balance.
Drew Hill. When we listened to music back then, this is how powerful music was back then, and it was more love than hate. To the point where you can have a fucking crush. When that certain song came in, when you felt that shit, back then you felt music. That shit, that was all about the feeling. It wasn't about listening to the beat and bouncing around looking like a fucking jackass. It was all about the fucking melody and the words, and that's what we grew up. That's what I grew up on. I know that's what you grew up on. That's what we grew up on. You feel what I'm saying? That's why it was all. I don't know where we went wrong, and I'm gonna say. And I'm not gonna sit there and lie. I was sitting there the other day. I was talking to my wife about it. I can name a few songs where we went wrong at. That we was promoting that.
Yeah, but it was a balance.
You know, yeah, but you're right. It was a balance. It definitely was.
The thing is, I'm not blaming the young dudes for rapping about it because, like you saying, write a diary. Now, when they go in their crib and they walk outside, man, like what the fuck you think they see?
Right.
What do you think they're gonna rap about?
Right.
So I just know that we need to change what they see, give them opportunities, fix the fucking block, all of that. You have to give them opportunities.
My screen went black. Can you see?
Nah.
Yeah, my screen went black.
And it's like,
oh, he died. Was it even plugged in?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know how. Oh no, it was probably that move because there's a short in that one joint, I think.
For real?
Yeah, because it's like
put it over there.
I think it started charging now, so.
Anyways, but yeah, see, that's what I was saying about this not being in the studio. But when you get your people listening to bullshit, talking about killing, talking about your woman ain't shit, she's a bitch, this nigga ain't shit, he's a snitch, he's a this, he's a that, man. When as we get older, it's not a lot of us. People start to die off. It's more like the youth is what you need. And if you're going to continue to just kill each other off, what the fuck is the point? What the fuck is the point of the march? What is the point of the protest? If we ain't going to look at our goddamn self and be like, we got to stop some shit. We got to end some shit. Not saying that there's not a lot of fucking legislation that's just obvious that is there to keep us down. That's obvious. But to some people, they blind to it. But at the same time, we looking at our goddamn self is what we need to do. For sure. You good? But goddamn, if we can look at our goddamn self and say, yo, we're to blame for grandmothers not being just sitting there on the porch no more, watching the neighborhood. She ain't there no more. We're to blame for that shit. Now, I understand that, you know, due to them leaving out, taking resources, taking the jobs and all of that, that plays a part because when you have people in poverty, they're going to do what they have to do to get money. I get that. But at the same time yo, we don't have to participate in the underworld. We don't have to do that at all. We don't have to say that because we don't have these resources. Well, we are the resources. This work field that we live in, most of the labor is us, black and brown people. Now, to say that we're the labor, that means we know how to do shit. We're just doing it for the wrong people, not meaning the wrong people as in just all white people, but the ones that you know that is fucking you over, not treating you well. You don't have to do that. If you do not go to that building, that does not mean that you're out of a job. You had the skill to do it. Now, if all of y'all leave and do that same skill for y'all goddamn self or to collectively together, what's going to stop? The only thing that's going to stop is their money is not going to be had. That's the only thing that's going to stop. Now, when I say community, I mean like everybody doesn't live in an all black community. Some people live in a mixed community. That is still that community. And if that community got together, black and white, and seeing that we're all getting fucked in this situation. Like these businesses come in, these corporations come into your neighborhood and they take over. They bring in what we need. Okay, they say like Walmart isn't, people can go there and get whatever the fuck they want for the most part. But the neighborhood had people that grew up there that had stores there for a very long fucking time, and they just came in and just took that away. That's gone. Took that away. That's gone. I'm like, God damn, we're just giving away our land for no reason. Now I'm gonna pause right. We're gonna go to a break. We're gonna go to our first break, and so we can see how we get Bangdo back in this thing.
He said he kicked me out the room, guys.
Nah, I mean, And then once we get back, hopefully we got him back in here.
Nigga, I had the
What
cheese.
in the?
Nigga, I had the cheesecake Oreo cookie the other night. Try it. I had a cheesecake Oreo cookie, man.
My daddy keep calling my phone, don't wanna talk. Nah, niggas get filled with greed and fall apart. Yup, your words ain't matching your title, so I depart. A lot of niggas all for self, ain't got no heart. That's why I'm solo when I'm dolo. Yeah, just me and my girlfriend, middle finger to the popo. I'm driving with no L, switching lanes, ducking popo. Blowing on the fatty, keep the blicky on the low. High as hell, wasting liquor on the gas pedal. Cruising through the night, trying to duck the devil. Tucked behind the tent, looking like a rebel. Looking for a spot because I'm trying to settle. Pray for me, pray for me. Down ass queen, I bet she killed for me. She been up off the steps, she in the field with me. And if a nigga make a meal with me. I'm trying to do my best. And I say it from the heart, I say it with my chest. And I'm trying to set examples so my soul can rest. And I wanna see my kids succeed at their best. Yeah, me and my mama, we ain't beefing now. Because she found new love, we got a bond now. When it comes to my kids, yeah, that's my all now. And everything I accomplish, hope it don't fall down. Pray for me. Mama, pray for me. Mama, won't you pray for me? Yeah, yeah. Sister, pray for me. Sister, won't you pray for me? Yeah, yeah. JK. Cause I'ma do me. Cause I'ma do me. Cause I'ma do me. Yeah, yeah. Cause I'ma do me. Cause I'ma do me. Cause I'ma do me.
Once upon a time, not too long ago, bro was looking like a bum at the liquor store. Now I let my money grow like a cinder roll, collecting 200 boy before I even roll. But back then, my D-boys on the block playing Pac-Man, we was fighting for the crumbs or the scraps in. Pull them out, that's a mic for the night in. That's a nightmare. Goddamn, whole team, Mike Fam, Tyson, King Will, I am. Niggas ran in the crib, man, it was broad day. Never knew the nigga name, can't forget the face. Oh shit, it's fucking trending, yeah, they copping that. Bunch of grown ass kids playing copycat. Copy that, shit so sad, where your morals at? Stand up for the squad, it's the squad that I'm repping black. What happened to Black Pride? The homicide rise while they shipping them inside, lynching them outside. Get mad, just keep it quiet. So with the million times, see peace for the genocide. Damn, type of shit that they say. The type of shit that they say. The type of shit that they say. Mama, pray for me. Mama, pray for me.
Pray for me. Mama, pray for me. Mama, won't you pray for me? Yeah, yeah. Sister, pray for me. Sister, won't you pray for me? Yeah, yeah. Cause I'ma do me. Cause I'ma do me. Cause I'ma do me. Yeah, yeah. Cause I'ma do me. Cause I'ma do me. Cause I'ma do me.
We back, man. We couldn't get Bangdo back in the building, but yeah, we're gonna keep the party going.
All these fucking iPhones, bro.
Hey, how you gonna be
Android
upset about the iPhone?
Love. I'm in here at a state of emergency, and I see chargers everywhere.
That's a charge right there.
Android. They ain't no Android.
Yeah, it's not, but it's an iPad. So yeah.
Oh, this is what I need.
Yeah, most definitely.
Oh yes, Lord, I'm in there. Yes, Lord, I'm in there, God.
So far.
I ain't even know it, man. I'm in there now.
So far with it, man.
Yes,
but look,
Lord.
So I'm gonna shift to talk about how black men, as men, we kind of allow. Damn, this is gonna sound like I'm being like a little racist or whatever, but I'm not. That's not the intention of it. It's more of a we're the only people that allow other men to tell us what to do with our women, like other races. No, you cannot tell a Mexican how to be with another Mexican woman. How they are is how they are. We let other races tell us how to be with our women, and I think that's bullshit.
See how I pop up in there, boy.
I think that's bullshit.
This app needs to be used.
It's more like you would never build a healthy dialogue between us, men and women, with us being the Black community, because we got all these, you can't be this and you can't say this and you don't be like this. Like, yo, this how the fuck we are. Why are we trying to change to what we're not? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, get out of your fucking feelings. Ain't no back in this junk.
Yeah, I turned it down a little bit.
Ooh, this nigga fucking up.
Don't
Me
mind
back here, you know what I mean? I got a lot of shit going on over here. Let me get it right.
All the way up.
You see, I had to come back. See, I'm back. Technical difficulties.
Turn that down. But so
this, I think this is. I think this is. Hold on. I need some help.
But nah, you good. To not allow people to shape their own culture, not the rap culture. Because when we say culture, we always talk about rap and shit like that. But to shape their own culture, like white folks, Mexicans, Chinese people, everybody have their way of living. We kind of have our way of living, but we kind of got this stigma of it being the ghetto shit. That is not Black. You know what I mean? That's an area of Black, but that's not us as a whole, not the people. And we can't find ourselves because we're letting people tell us what to be. What the fuck just happened, Gus? It's you. I'm gonna need you to jump up out of there. You fucking it up.
Hey, look, I'm just gonna hit him with this look.
You got to get back in the studio. That ain't work.
Look, I hit him with the thumbs. Yeah, technical difficulties, man.
Yeah, man.
We gotta blame Donald Trump.
What?
Yeah, we blame the Trump. We gotta blame somebody for it.
No, cuz.
Yes, Lord. We trying to come back home, cuz. But is it working or is yours freezing up?
Hell no.
So I would have to exit out. Yeah, because yours did.
Just continue to talk back and forth though. It'll hear you with just be low. You know what I'm saying?
All right, my camera back on. I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. But tune in, share the live.
Where is it? Like, I gotta figure out where everybody's tuning in.
Just technical difficulties right now. But we in here, man. I hope everybody having a beautiful day, the sun out. You know what I mean?
What?
Enjoying this weather, standing on the beach, letting your toes soak in the sand. Do your thing. Spread positive energy, spread love, not hate today.
Oh, definitely.
That's what I agree with today. Spread love. Let me slide this back a little bit.
Because
I'm trying to get City back in here. We trying to get back in here. So
it's like, yeah. Now, I want to apologize for
you back?
It should be.
I was ready to say I didn't see you on the camera yet. Might be ready to pop up.
Apologize for the
tune in.
Yeah. Technical difficulties we got going on here, because this is too much going on.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah. I was saying, apologize.
This Negro's back.
But, I think we're destroying ourselves just as much as they help assist keeping us down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Just to be honest. Like, we can't do the whole blame game shit. Just like we were talking about at the beginning of depression. Stop blaming your past for that. For this, we can't 100% blame everything that they did to how we live today. Now, maybe we're facing the repercussions of it, and they created this, but we know it now. We can just stop. We can't continue to say it's because of this and they're doing that. That's why we're doing it. Nah. We gotta stop. We know it now. But we're screaming, wait, this is like this in the hood, and just stop. Why won't you do that shit? Put the money somewhere else. And the rappers and the entertainers and all of this shit, stop playing the that game and saying I got more than you. Nigga, you was like that too. You was talking about street and the marching and shit. Go buy that shit. Right. You talk about my yacht, 6 million, nigga. What the fuck are you talking now? I'm not gonna be a hater. Is the shit dope? Yes, it is. But let's just be for real, man.
6 million is a lot of fucking money. You instead of you going buy a damn yacht, you know how many jet skis you could have got? You know how many regular boats you could have got? Let's be for real here.
How many?
But
like,
you want to go get the biggest motherfucking yacht? 6 million.
How many cribs on the block?
Nigga, you could have brought a whole community for $6 million. You could have brought a nice little community, man, and put your own people on that property.
Some nice ass land at least.
Nigga, land. That's the first. That's where people fuck up at.
I be seeing niggas with $60 million boats.
What trips me out is when niggas spend money on the house instead of the fucking land. Y'all doing it backwards, man. You don't go buy the biggest fucking house. No, where the property at? Who got some property? Because that's the first thing I'm looking at. Then I'm gonna put whatever the fuck I want to put on that property.
Is like not like I said, I'm not gonna be a hater and say that shit ain't dope and they don't deserve it because they did earn it. You know what I'm saying? It is theirs. They're not obligated, but at the same time, fam.
Think about it.
Think about it. Yeah, you gonna forever be the people that
you can have the time of your life with $2,000.
Yeah, but you're saying that you're okay with your African Americans here in America. I mean, Africans here in America. Let's put it like that. We'll forever be known as the people at the bottom. Everybody, when you think of their how they live, how they are going to forever look like the bottom.
Facts. Fuck. Those are facts. And reality, we not even nowhere near the bottom.
When it comes to money coming to our hands, is not. But we give it away. Right. You know what I'm saying?
We spend more money than anybody because we the reason why the globe is spinning, cuz. Yeah. You see all them lights and them fancy cars?
Yeah, we spend it.
That's us.
Yeah, but it's sad though.
Yeah, it's sad, but that's us.
You should stop.
Like, man, that shit is crazy, man. Like, black folks, man, we got stuff. I gotta put my shades on because I can't talk to y'all straight. Y'all got something up, man. Like all these rappers, celebrities, man, that be flashing these stacks and these bands, cause even the street niggas, they got money. That's not celebrities, they got money. Man, y'all got some stop this shit, cuz. And y'all dying your mama on fucking Facebook talking about GoFundMe. Where the money, where was the bands at that you had? But man, it's priorities, man.
No, well, is it priorities? Well, that is true, but at the same time, you have to understand.
Be smart, man.
You got to understand who you're talking to, though. These are children, fam. They're 15, 16,
right.
17. They don't know nothing about that shit.
And that's why the youngins that's around me that's that age, because I got the youngins that's around me that age, I try to school these dudes because I don't care if they laugh me out. Yeah. Some of them be like, man, you don't want to hear that bit. I'm like, man, look, you need to hear it. Mm-hmm. I don't care if you talking about you don't want to hear it or not. You need to hear this shit. Then I break it. Man, I'm going to tell you. This is how I know how powerful I realized how powerful I was. I remember one night, some dude got shot around the block. They had the whole block ripped off. So they had the little kids standing out there. So some of them, they first time seeing that type of shit. I had seen it before. They stand out there and I broke it and I pulled all of them to the side. A couple of them walked off, but they came back. That's how I know the words was touching me. A couple of them walked off and was like, man, like, I don't want to hurt. And then I'm sitting there speaking, and I say I drew a crowd, young females and males, they was all huddled around me like this, and I was speaking to them. And the ones that walked off came back and stood there. And you know what? One of the two out of the ones that walked off dapped me up there after I was done talking and said, man, I needed to hear that, man. Because you need to hear this shit. Mm-hmm. Don't look at me talking about, oh, he old, man. We don't want to listen to him. He don't know what he's talking about. Motherfucker, I've been around longer than you. Knowledge is power. I have more knowledge and power than you have. So you might want to listen to my old ass. That's how you look at it. Because I trust me, I got the knowledge and the power that you might want to hear. Because this can help you in the future.
That's a fact.
So I be sitting there telling these young kids, my little cousin, he's hard-headed as fuck. And he's one of them type that go, no. And I break it down to him. I guarantee you, by the time I'm done talking, he'd have heard everything I said, and he'd have dapped me up and said, man, you right. You right.
Now, when it comes to, you got to think about it, I'm gonna say between like 19,000 and like 22,000, something like that, cities in America.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying there's hoods in every single one of those, but majority of them there's a hood in.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how you talk to that many kids? To me, I think it's through music.
Yep.
Because it can get to the masses like that.
Music and dance.
Yeah.
I say that can target the black younger race right now is music and dance. Because music makes the world go round, just like money.
And
People don't even understand how big of an effect that music has on this earth. Because if you took music out of this earth, some.
No, the ones that's controlling the industry, they understand.
Right.
Because
that's why they right. And they know just as well as we know. We just don't have the power to control it.
Right.
But we know just as well as we know, they know how powerful that motherfucking music really is. Because if you took music off the earth, what would you have? This should be dead. It wouldn't be no structure, no, it wouldn't be no fashion, it wouldn't be nothing.
Now, art is art. I believe art is art, and music is just another form.
It's that 808.
See, I think that was a kind of a downfall. 808. Yeah, I think 808 was a downfall.
That 808.
Now, it's needed in some cases, but when they start making it grimy and it went,
they did.
Not saying gangster rap is not, because when you go outside, what do you see? I get it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you have to, once you learn, you have to change. Like for me, not like once again, I hate like one of my favorite rappers is like T.I., Wayne, and all them like that, Jeezy and shit. Like once you get older, you ain't living that, man. You got all this money, you got all that. If you was a good ass rapper and you know how to make art, you can turn in what you're doing right now to a dope ass track.
Right.
You don't have to just say this is my gimmick and I only talk about that, even though they damn good at it. Like it is what it is. But I don't think you're a good rapper if you can't flip it. Now, Jay could flip it. He'll talk about that. But he'll talk about how he's living right now, trying to give you game. I fucks with that. But a lot of motherfuckers know how to do it. It's like, if I'm not talking about that, I'm not good.
Right. Yeah, you're right. And that's why, or if I'm not sound like this, they're not listening. Man, fuck them. Do your whatever you got. Man, I'm telling y'all ain't see shit. Don't be surprised if you see me in a country video with a nigga with a straw hat in his mouth, on his head with a fucking straw hanging out his mouth. Don't be surprised if you see me rapping on that shit. Don't be surprised if you see me on some pop Katy Perry type shit. You seen my man from 3 6 Mafia. Nobody never thought 3 6 Mafia would ever do anything with Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Just think about it. 3 6 Mafia.
But it's still got to be the turn to.
And he stepped out of his element because they was rapping about straight drugs, ass clapping, and everything. He stepped out of his element and changed it up.
You got to turn and talk about something, boss.
Man, you know who I would go to though. You know who I want to talk to though. I would go to as far as making music. Timberland. You're gonna be on my phone because you got that club rocker right there. I don't give a fuck. When I tell people this all the time. Pac, one of my favorite rappers, but the only thing I didn't respect about Pac because Pac forgot where he came from, and I understand where some people will be like, "Well, he was repping just the area that he was at." Nah, nigga, you from New York. That's where he was from. So all that West Coast shit and all that shit was, you know what I mean? That's what I didn't respect at the end of the motherfucking day. You feel what I'm saying? But you forgot where you came from. But we all know he lived in New York, moved to Baltimore. He didn't want to move from Baltimore for real. He didn't want to go to California. He cried, and him and his mom had a phone. Now he didn't want to go to California. He loved Baltimore. Don't forget where you came from. At the end of the day, and he was speaking of, but at the end of the day, fuck all that. I ain't down the man because I look up to that man still to this day.
The last person we had from Pac, people never say this, but I don't give a fuck.
Very talented, and when he spoke with some deep, real shit.
The closest person we ever had to Pac, I'm gonna say two.
Biggie.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why they bump heads like they look alike, man. Just in different ways.
Eventually he got to the gangsterism and all that, and that was his thug like thing. But the shit that like I talked about, Pac was that.
Yeah, Big was too. This is some shit too. He can get out of that element too. That's what I liked about him. Nigga, you asked me, I'm like, I feel like we the new form of Pop and Big. I ain't even trying to sound cocky. I'm just being real. I'd have heard this from the younger youth. I'm not even saying. I'm just being real. I'm like, I feel like we the new form of that shit.
But what I'm saying is,
this is what we talk about.
The things that he used to say made you feel good. You hear Dear Mama and shit like that, your head up, shit like that. It makes you feel different.
They wonder why we crazy. I blame my mother for turning my brother into a crack baby. We ain't meant to survive because it's a setup. And even though you fed up, you got to keep your head up. That's a real shit. I'm gonna get dropped in the camera. Hey, that's a breach of through. Hey, I'm telling you that. You right. You definitely right.
Now think about what it is now. What do you have to make you feel good? Now, it makes you want to turn up. It makes you want to do stupid shit. But what do you have to make you feel good about your goddamn?
You know, one song that touched me this year out of all the rappers, and you listen to his words, man. I suggest everybody go listen to it because with everything he's saying is happening right now. He's speaking on some real shit, and I can quote some of the shit he said, and that's Lil Boosie. I fuck with Lil Boosie. When he did that song, Rocket Man, if you listen to what he was saying in that song, he was speaking on everything. Everybody had to hear this shit. Don't nobody else had to say shit. Boosie that said it all, cuz. And when he said in the song, he thought of his damn stuff. He said, I'm in the hood, I'm a reverend with this. Fuck the police and he's telling them shit. That's my nigga, man. I'm telling you, that's some real life.
No, he didn't just talk about white versus black. He was talking about women's rights. He was talking about everything.
We can go deep because he was even speaking on some shit we was talking about on the show. We was talking about gays and all that shit. He was speaking on. He didn't care where he went at, where he went. But one joint that stood out, and I'm not even a religion person. I know everything that he was saying in that song was some powerful shit. But one thing that stood out, when he said, "Dog man with everybody out here." Coming back soon. Yeah. He said that was some deep ass shit, man. Everything he said right
now. You know how I am. We're gonna get into that topic because that get us a little flip.
That was some deep.
Now you know how I am about this God.
Yeah.
Now, do I believe in God? Yes, I do. Because everything is too perfect.
That's how I am.
You know what I'm saying? Like the way the universe works, the way the trees and everything works, is the same way the inside of your body works. Now, I mean, everything is like, you know what I mean? So it's like a little bit too perfect. Everything needs something. But at the same time,
what's going on?
It's like, why the fuck would you? Well, I don't see this whole thing of a person coming back.
Yo.
Yeah, man.
Ain't nothing like the studio. We back. Ain't nothing like the studio, man. We gotta get it together.
Yeah, you back?
If they need me come up there, put some drywall in, try to run some lecture. I don't know what I'm doing, but we gonna get it together.
I think it was outside fire.
Yeah, but I like this app right here because it's easy to use. It's very easy to use. So it's very, you can tune in. Like I jumped straight from my phone to the iPad like that. This is my first time using this one. So it's very easy to use. So like if we want to do something more often, if we want to do some shit like that, like on the weekends, we'll definitely do some, we're gonna try to do some weekend shit too, where we can interview some people.
Yeah, because this is like different here.
And I got a lady for you to interview too. I want to get in touch with her family or whatever. Your camera blinked off, but I want to get in touch with her family. It's a woman from St. Mary's. She's celebrating her 100th birthday or whatever.
I heard about it.
I really want to interview her because she's from Lexington Park, and I know she know about Southern Maryland. And we want to see, like, we want to know like the history, like the deep roots in the history. Because my grandmother, 96, she told me some stuff too, but this lady's 100.
Yeah.
So she a little bit over my grandmother. So I really want to talk to her because I know she know I done heard stories about St. Mary's County and stuff like that. I know St. Mary's County hold a lot of history for slavery, go back in time. It wasn't even just black slaves in St. Mary's. It was white slaves in St. Mary's too. It's all in the history. So I would love to talk to her. And he said he's back. He's back. He flew back in. First they banned me out here, man. They let him back in the house.
We was like, you was talking about the deep rooted stuff, whatever. Before we got cut off, we was talking about
the history of Southern Maryland and all that. Yeah, that's something like there's a lady that's from Lexington Park. Like anybody know, I shared on my page but she's celebrating her 100th birthday. Black lady from Aspen Park. I really want to interview her because me and City want to interview her, and we want to like get some history on Southern Maryland, like how St. Mary's started. I know about Great Mills Road, and back in the day, like Great Mills Road was part of the base, and the car wash back in the day.
Well, she wouldn't know how St. Mary's started.
Like she know back the way past that.
Yeah, that's 100 years, but not how St. Mary's started. You gotta think about St. Mary's is the beginning of it.
I'm not talking about how it started. I'm talking about how she can go a little bit past how it started to where stuff started to shape.
For us, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Shape the St. Mary started shaping herself. You feel what I'm saying? So that's something like, man, too. And I would like to get my grandmother in too. You know what I mean? Anybody else that got the grandparents and stuff like that been around here their whole life, that had a history. Anybody know about the oyster bus that used to Carver County, Maryland? You feel what I'm saying? They used to have a little blue oyster bus that used to come and pick the older people up. Used to pay them like a 60 cents or something like that to work all day. Like, man, it's a lot of history.
Now,
A lot of
shit like that. When it comes to history, all we have to learn is that history. Let's just be honest. But if you think about history class in schools and it's there. We never complained about it for real. We just learned the shit. Now, you have people that's out there right now that's in an uproar that we want to learn about us. They say it's gonna make my child feel whatever. We never feel like it happened.
Yeah.
It is what it is. We don't like it, but it happened. It is what it is. So history is history. You know what I mean?
Right. Learn that shit. Teach that shit. And let's not repeat them steps. That's all we gotta do. And we just shape ourselves in a better fucking way. That's fun. We can't keep, just like I was sitting there saying, we cannot keep sitting there saying United States. It ain't nothing united. This is America. Stop saying United States. Ain't shit united over. It's a fucking lie. I don't know why that title's still up there. It's dead. It's America.
It's more of a,
we so fucking divided over here. You got people over here. You got people over here. You got some over here. Ain't nobody together over here. That's just the truth. Ain't nobody else together.
When you talk about the name of the United States,
I'm just talking about everybody as a people, as a whole.
I get it on the people itself is not united, but the name of the United States, the states are united as.
Oh, one. Okay, then that makes a little more sense. Now that you explain it like that. Now we'll let that slide. Let y'all slide. He's gonna change the name from United States and just call it America, but he just saved y'all that title. It's still United States. So y'all thank City for that one right there. Because I'm telling y'all, man, we could do so much better, man. Like, we have the knowledge, man. We've been, white folks and black folks, we've been around each other for years, bickering for what? We still here. We still work together. We still, our grandkids still sleeping with your granddaughters, vice versa. Like, what the fuck are we beefing for?
Yeah, it's like,
we've been living around, out of every race. For saying some of us hate each other, we the most tightest race. You know that, right? Out of any other race. Black folks, before they step outside of their comfort zone and go outside of their race, they'll mess with a white person first. We the most, we beat, but we the most hated race. Because we know each other more than any other race know each other. This is real shit.
Yeah.
We know each race more than we know, and we live around each other. Our kids go to school together. What the fuck are we beefing for?
Yeah.
Like, the shit is played out now. It ain't no Katie is fucking Katie is fucking Lil D. And you know why they call him Lil D? Not because it's Dick, he's slinging that wood. Katie getting fucked. Tom's fucking with motherfucking Don Nisha. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it is. What are we beefing for? You know what I mean? What the fuck are we beefing for? Because I'm telling you, when they start dropping bombs over there, we gonna be together. You know what I mean? That's when everybody gonna come together. And sometimes God gotta shake shit up for shit like that to happen. If he be like, all right, I done did everything I could do to try to bring these people together and nothing worked. So let me bring a scared tactics. Let me bring them till they feel like it's at the end of their life and everybody don't have no choice but to depend on each other. Just like 9/11. The United States wonder why so much hell here. You got too much blood on your hands.
You was hitting on.
I can go deep, bro.
You making point after
I can go deep.
Now, You continue to say, well, God said this and God said that.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you a question. Like I said, I'm more just curious about how people think. How people believe, that's beyond me. I don't care.
And
I
I'm
think
not
we
even
always
holding.
die not know. But
You gonna know.
I don't really know, not knowing, like what the truth is.
Mm.
But I got a question. When you say God has to,
You gonna know.
he see that the people are fucking up and he's gonna come shake shit up, right?
He's going
But
to
let me ask you a question though. If you are an all-seeing God, all-knowing God, you knew that the people was gonna fuck up and you punished
That's
them
not
for
true. I don't
fucking
know why
up.
people keep saying
Now, see, when people do that,
that's
that's
not
the,
true.
when people do that because that's not true, is to say, well, you believe in what
When people say, "Oh, he already knew this was gonna happen before it was gonna happen," and he had this plan. No, that's not
you
true.
can't say that's not true because what you believe is
That's not
true,
true.
right?
That's not true.
No, time out. What you
Look, I
believe-
didn't plan to push this mouse, but I just did it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is what you believe is true to you, correct?
Yeah.
So what they believe is true to them. With them believing that whatever that story is, that's theirs. That's how I see it. Like there is no straight and narrow to this religion thing. That's just a belief that's in our head.
Okay.
We ain't never seen that. We don't
You're
know
right
that.
though.
You know what I'm saying? That's
You're
all in our head.
But this how powerful God is. This how powerful God is. People never seen him that's still alive. But the whole world believes in him in something they never seen.
Because you don't believe you're that great.
Regardless, and I don't give a damn how much you
don't
can have
believe
that
you're
thought
great.
back in your mind. You could be like, I got this shit. But at the end of the day,
I believe I'm a God.
you are a spirit.
I believe I'm a God
You are
because
part.
for me to accomplish things, and the first thing I do is say I'm gonna give an honor to God. I believe in that, but at the same time, I did that.
Let me tell you something.
That's saying that I don't believe I'm that. That's saying that I don't believe I'm that.
Let me tell you something.
I did
You
that.
supposed to feel because you was put here for a reason. Everybody don't feel like that, but they know they don't have that power.
Yeah.
But you can say that. I can say that because we
No,
know
everybody has-
we know
everybody
our
has that.
people. But what I'm saying, we have a strong. Our purpose,
I know what you mean.
you know what I'm talking about. We're stronger than the people that can just say, "Well, I got a purpose." I know a purpose. Everybody have a purpose, but we have a stronger purpose. We can change thousands of minds. We can have 100 motherfuckers stopping their tracks and listening. You feel what I'm saying? We have the power to do that shit. Just that goes back to what you were saying. The music shit, like what you put out is what you brought. You know what I mean? Like we here for a purpose. We know our
Long as
purpose.
people listen to us and don't listen to argue. Like this is just an opinion. This is how we see things. Now at the same time, you have your right to see it how you see it. And the whole purpose of me hearing yours is to see it another way, to have something to go against mine. Because for me to say I know it all is to say I know every person. Me learning something new lets me, I mean, okay, but I mean, I see how that is. That don't mean I have to change mine. Maybe I can incorporate some of yours, or I can just understand yours enough to stop doing some of the things I do to respect you around you. Now, when I'm not around you, I can do what the fuck I want, but I have to respect you in your presence. We want everybody to just, you could be in your house in court saying whatever. Be like, oh, cancel him for what? He didn't disrespect you.
Right.
He was playing with his family.
Right. Yep. I agree with that 100%.
Like, but everybody gets their goddamn feelings and say, he shouldn't say, this is my list. I can say whatever
freedom of
the fuck I want to
speech.
say.
You can say whatever the fuck you feel and how you want to feel, bro. Take it how you take it.
Now you can't control someone's reaction.
Yeah, you
when
can't.
when you say it.
Especially if you piss them off after you say it. Just make
but
sure
you have the right to say it.
Exactly.
For sure.
He put it this way. You have the right to say it, and they have the right to react.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But just make sure on both ends, y'all got your shit. You feel what I'm saying? And y'all have an understanding.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
Because like when it comes to like this freedom shit, it's skewed to a point where we only want we get conflicted and say that what's right and wrong is based on law. That's not real. It's not a real thing. It was used to be unlawful to fucking sell liquor. It's ABC stores every fucking way. Now, I mean, that's just not a real thing. Now, we have to know that you feel that when you talk to a person, when you converse with a person, you pretty much, the people that's not super bigoted, that's a pocket of people. But on a regular, we work around everybody. For the most part, we're civil fucking people. We let other people put ideas in our mind about somebody we just seen at the store.
Yep.
You just seen them
That's
people at the store.
Yep.
Now all of a sudden they crazy and this and that. You were just around them. What are you talking about?
Right. You let somebody else put some shit in your head.
Yeah.
A person you never met before you even met them. So you already judging them soon. They say, "How you doing, my name?" And no matter how nice and soft they say, you already think, "Oh, this that motherfucker that such and such was talking about at the store. He ain't worth a fuck." I don't even know this dude.
Right.
Good as a motherfucker, good-hearted motherfucker. Just because that person that told you that don't like him.
Right.
That's real shit. That's crazy as fuck.
And
It's crazy.
The divide is how you have a government, and people don't see that. We definitely them people that's super patriotic. I'm not saying something like totally wrong with it, but like, yo, these people ain't for you. You a number, man. You're part of the game too. It is what it is. Man. Like, you have to understand that you want what you want, go get it, and stop saying that they're gonna give it to you because they're not.
Nope. Real shit.
The game. You're not looking at this shit as a board game.
And even if you can't get there 100%, try. Because you'd be surprised because the motherfuckers that see you trying and you can be like, man, I'm trying to get there, but this keep happening. Boom, blessing come right out there like, I got
This
you.
is why I don't.
But the whole time I'm seeing you trying.
This is why I don't like 5-year plans. Do I understand why they say you should have a 5-year plan? I understand the concept. I like plans for what I'm gonna do right the fuck now.
There you have
because I can be dead in 5 years.
Right there
You're a human. You don't know when that clock out date is. If you want that bitch, go get it today.
Yeah, I've been saying that shit. I told somebody that shit. It's like, man, why am I gonna plan some like? Come on, bro. Like,
you don't know that.
Who's gonna plan that shit? I want to do for today and tomorrow, because tomorrow's a possibility. I can see tomorrow.
Now, my whole goal is to make my kids tomorrow's.
Ain't saying it's promise, but it's a possibility. It's a strong possibility. I'm gonna see tomorrow. You know what I mean? Ain't no strong possibility. I'm gonna see 5 years. You know what I mean? I could be gone in 6 months.
Yeah, I don't know that.
You know what I mean? So yeah, you gotta plan shit for today and tomorrow, and you gotta build as each day goes. You build like this. You never plan shit for the future because you could be putting your all into something that
indeed is now. No, you plan for the future to have for your,
the children.
What follows behind you, but
yeah,
you gotta get that shit today.
You gotta do it today. Every day you gotta wake up. All right, let me do this shit again because I don't know if I'm gonna be here tomorrow. You gotta feel like that, Ed, because people wake up feeling comfortable, like shit. I know I'm gonna be here tomorrow. I know I'm gonna be here next week. Such and such party next week. I know I'm gonna be here next week, and your ass die Monday.
And then holding on to grudges is a motherfucker.
You have to wake up every day, like so you see the sun crack through the motherfucking window. Wake up every day, like, all right, I'm here another day. Thank you, God.
It's just another chance.
All right, now I tried to do this yesterday. It didn't work. I'm gonna try this way today. I'm gonna say it works today. Let me go out here and do this shit today. If it don't work this way today, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna Google this. I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna come back out tomorrow. That's how you do that shit, man. Because ain't nothing promised, bro. You can't plan nothing for next week. Today, Wednesday, you can't say, "Oh, I'm gonna do this Monday." Ain't no guarantee Monday you're gonna see Monday.
You have to learn to feel the fuck better.
There you have it.
Put another quarter in the goddamn machine. When you yarn, that's your quarter. You woke up another one. Put and feel better. You wanted to beat the game, beat it.
Yep.
You ain't worried about when you put that another quarter. You ain't even worry about that loss no more. You learn it from it. You be like, okay, I had to do that. I had to do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you move the fuck on.
That's how you gotta do it, man. You gotta do it. I'm telling you, my camera blanked off. Oh, I'm back on it. It switch sides. Oh, now I'm back on.
Good.
All right. Real talk, man. Listen to this knowledge. Soak this knowledge up, man. Feed this to your kids. Even some of you adults, when you got that knowledge in your mind, like, oh, I'm grown. I know everything. You don't know every fucking thing. I'm still learning. I'm learning from motherfuckers 17 years old.
Yeah.
I'm learning from motherfuckers older than me.
Yeah.
I'm learning from motherfuckers my age. That's just what it is. Everybody's not too grown to learn or to get fed knowledge. You gotta get that. You gotta take that shit in every fucking day. You gotta accept knowledge every day. You gotta learn, especially if it's something you never knew or nothing before. Take the time out to listen. Don't even talk over nobody. Just listen. See what they talking about. Learn something. You can learn something new every fucking day. All you gotta do is open your mind. Elevate your fucking mind. Stop being in that box. A lot of y'all need to get out that fucking box because you're stuck in that box. Get out that box. I guarantee you it's more to life.
Facts.
Get outside that little ass box. Stop worrying about what somebody gonna say about you. Stop worrying about what somebody gonna think about you. Because at the end of the fucking day, you could die today, tomorrow, they still gonna talk about you. What you gonna do? Crawl back out the grave and try to confront them?
Right.
You dead. They can say the worst of the most of the worst about you. That you'll punch a nigga in his mouth if you were still here living and breathing. But at the end of the day, you're dead. You can't come back and argue about nothing. They can put the biggest lie on you. You can't say nothing. You're gone. That's the only thing about afterlife. And when you pass away and the shit that's here, don't worry about that shit, man. Live your life, bro. Live your life. Live your life. Be proud of your skin. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of you as a person. You feel what I'm saying? Be proud. If you white, be proud of your skin. You black, be proud of your skin. You Korean, be proud of your skin. You Spanish, be proud of your skin.
Yeah.
But let's try to make this shit work in this world because we share this world together.
Now they don't.
We share this world together. So now we got to make everything work. That's why I was trying to think about a culture fest. I'm trying to start something that's called a culture fest, where white, Spanish, everybody come together and they cook their most famous food in their culture, and we all bring foods together and we come and eat. And you got different types of bands and music and all types of shit where you learn all types of nationalities and all that shit. That's what I want. That's what I would put $1 million in. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of buying fucking Lamborghinis and all this other shit, I'm a dog, I can't take this shit with me. So why not make other people happy and make this world a better place? I got the money to do it. And not be done with it. Because I can have money that at the end of the day, I can pass away today, tomorrow. I want to get it to where my kids can be like, you know what? Daddy gone, he's part of this. So now we got to do this. He's part of this, we got to keep it going like this. That's what I want. That's my goal. I ain't worrying about the fame.
It's all about how we go about getting it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then how we give a fuck about how they spin our message. Because that's gonna happen. You just can't fall into the distraction. For some reason, which I think I know, but that's another story. For some reason, when black people start to do positive for themselves, they always paint it in a negative light. And if you're in it, you're like, wait a minute, that ain't it. But if you're looking at the news, you're like, you believe in it because that's all you know about it. You don't know nobody in it. And they paint this crazy ass picture about it and they tear it apart. It's like, I believe it's because of the money. You know what I mean? Without our dollars, you know, they wouldn't be as rich. We're the labor. We're the people that buy it, we're the people that work, and it is what it is. If we did for ourselves, the companies would kind of crumble at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So I think every time we go to get, you got to think about it, 67 cities, man. 67 cities that we had. And I'm not talking about little cities. You're talking about airports, theaters.
You talking about United States?
Yes.
67?
We had 67.
Dang.
We had 67. We had, and we have zero now. Zero. And everybody keeps saying, oh, it's Atlanta. No, it's not. Now, you have a lot of black people that is owning a lot of shit in Atlanta. That is a fact. That is a fact. But to me, controlling is owning real estate, but at the same time, it's you know, being in power. And not power like I control the people and I can do. Nah, you just there for the people, whether that's black or white. They ain't got nothing to do with just our community. I believe like mayors and shit like that. If you ain't really for the people, don't take the fucking job. It ain't about the money, your family, your legacy. You say you for the people. You done roll past this pothole a million times. You seen that shit. Put the money in that. You heard about all these parents talking about their kids ain't got the books, this, and that. Put the money in that. If you ain't for the people, then what the fuck is you doing?
Right. What are you standing for?
You muted.
All right, see.
There you go.
Yeah, you're right. Like, what do you stand for?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are you here for? Like, if you're not leading your people and you here to mislead them, what are you here for? Like, I'm just being honest. Fuck living life and all that shit, because all that shit anybody can live life. But what are you on this earth for if you can't uplift your people? If your purpose is here to destroy your people and to spread hate and to spread negativity and stress and pain and sorrow, why are you here? You might as well just put it down on you. Because you have no purpose here. You here spreading hate and you spreading pain that can kill thousands of people. You spreading stress that can kill thousands of people. That go back to what you were saying earlier when you was talking about spreading pain. Like I go through stress and I go through pain. Everybody goes through stress and go through pain, but I got my way of projecting that shit. I'll take some negative shit and make it some positive shit because I know it could be somebody else going through that shit. Like, all right, don't beat yourself up.
Don't do that.
You feel what I'm saying? But pick yourself up. Yeah, I'm going through this shit with you. But hey, we got this shit. God got us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of energy I put out there, and I see where you coming when you said what you said. I understand that shit 100. That's real shit.
And that kind of goes back to what we were saying in the beginning about us letting our depression hold us back. We kind of let our history of what they told us happened to our communities and this and that, man. Let that fear in us, and we just don't do it anymore. Not saying that right now, because I've seen a lot of people that's trying to start up cities and who, but we ain't doing it to the point where you got people like our own newspapers out there talking about it and get people in tune into it. Now, I mean, that way we can get our people out of poverty. I heard, what was his name? Dr. Claude Anderson. I heard him say that poverty is not a problem. Poverty is a fix. It's going to always be a lower class. The problem is that Black people are in poverty. And I believe that. Because you're always going to have a lower class because they are your labor. If you're running the government, that makes sense to me. You know what I mean? So it's like, if we're going to try to get ourselves out of poverty, we have to start giving the money to our goddamn self. I'm not saying only you can't rock with white people. That's stupid. We all live here. But we can't just say we're going to be the only people that don't do it. They do business with themselves. Asians do business with themselves. You get what I'm saying? Everybody do it. And then everybody does business with each other too. But we just don't do that at all.
Mm-hmm.
We are more like, nah. It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like we'll go outside our race to do business.
Mm-hmm.
But I can understand why some of us do that. Because I'm one of them, some of us. Because it's fucked up. We can't work together and try to build together because everybody's trying to get over. Everybody trying to have so much more than the next person. Everybody feel like they got to be over top of the next person. It don't work like that. When you got a team, ain't nobody over top of nobody. Everybody is equal. Everybody has a purpose and a reason why and has a position. There ain't nobody this person bigger than this person. Everybody has a position and has a goal and a job. Mm-hmm. That's how you make shit elevate. And us Black folks, we always feel like somebody got to be over top of the next person, or somebody got to have more or higher than the next person. It ain't gotta be like that.
No,
it ain't gotta be like that.
No, it gotta be more of the, like you said, nobody's above anybody. Mm-hmm. So it's like when if I start an organization, you start an organization, we can't beef. You know what I'm saying? Right. That seemed like the go-to thing. Like, nigga, I'm already doing that. So what? Like, so what? We don't have to compete. We're working for the same damn goal. What does it matter? Matter of fact, let's do business together. Who your mans that you contracted to get what you got going on? Matter of fact, I got to do this, getting it like this. Now I mean, whoop, bam. Now we working together and we growing together, but we're beef. Now he's down. We're happy as fuck.
Right.
That he done fell off. Like, what type of shit is that?
Yeah. Real shit. I agree with that 100%. Like, man, we gotta stick together, man. Fuck the bullshit. We got to stop looking at each other as competition. That's the first goal. Stop looking at each other as competition. I put up a post today. Like I said, whatever I do, whether I hustle, I grind, whatever the fuck I do, I don't do it out of competition because I'm trying to compete with the next motherfucker. I do it because I'm trying to better my motherfucking self. I'm trying to reach goals and accomplish shit that my parents couldn't fucking do. That's my goal. I ain't out here to try to compete with this person because this person got shit, or this person got this, or this person got that. If I wanted to compete with anybody with guns, I can have fucking thousands of guns. But that's not what the fuck I choose, and that's not my path, and that's not what the fuck I want. So I'd rather invest my money. I'll go broke just putting my money into fucking music. If I can go home by the night, like, damn, I'd have blew all that fucking money today, but it went to a good cause. I'd have dropped 3 videos and 2 songs. I ain't mad. You know what I mean? It went towards something good.
People can. It seems like a lot of people when they get nothing, like when people get nothing, they seem like they can't handle it. You know what I mean? And that's when they get that mind state of like what we was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
But matter of fact, I'm gonna get back to that when we
my mind is so militant, right? Like I'm good right now.
Hold your thought. We're gonna get into this long.
All right.
We're gonna get into this long.
Great.
Come back. Sure.
Yeah,
Hold on. What's happening to the baby boy?
Hold up.
That was a car.
I'd have felt this pain before. I'd have seen some things before. It got me so lonely. I'd have felt this pain before. I'd have seen some things before. It got me so lonely. Mama told me, Tony, keep your head high. Trill. Blowing on this side, got a head high. Trill. Thinking about my past, gotta get my mind right. Yeah, I'm stressing, and when I pass, I hope I see the light. Much love to my brother, my little brother, we ain't beefing. No love for these niggas, they spread lies, they be geeking. I stay by my lonely, gotta survive, I ain't tweaking. Gave a bitch my heart, she left it broken, left it leaking. Now I'm traveling down this road. I'd have felt this pain before. I'd have seen some things before. It got me so lonely. I'd have felt this pain before. I'd have seen some things before. It got me so lonely.
Doggeroo, trapped up in this box, even got a blindfold. My seat is now a tree, mended with the time go. I'm trying to break the chains, well I guess I'm chain go. Got me like, whoa.
I'd have felt this pain before. I'd have seen some things before. It got me so lonely.
Yeah, what a year. 3 kings, 1 queen, all gone this year. Be a man, no tears, that's what they say. For real. Just a pain, suppress a pain, so I'ma let this shit explode on this page. For real, now my health starting to fail. Even losing my hair. Every morning another dread up in the bed. Damn, I'ma still call you pull up, pretend to be lit. My best smile, practice my industry shit. For real. Doggeroo, trapped up in this box, even got a blindfold. My seat is now a tree, mended with the time go. I'm trying to break the chains, well I guess I'm chain go. Got me like, whoa.
I'd have felt this pain before. I'd have seen some things before. It got me so lonely.
He got this, man. He better than me because I couldn't be back there right now. It's warm too.
Yeah, we like. Anyways, we back up in this thing, man. Like I said, man, we having technical difficulties up at the station, so we at the crib, and that's why everything is, you know what I mean, messing up and everything. I believe you muted, my guy, but anyway, so let's jump into something that now they might cut our live just for this, for real, like really cut our live, but. I just seen a sign, and it's gonna sound like what they call that shit, homophobic. But the thing that is the part about the gay thing is the side piece of the story. For me, I seen a sign that say the first annual gay pride up in
DC.
Now I think it's what was the fuck was
DC,
I at?
Yeah, a lot of them joints.
Charles County.
Oh, I know Charles County did no shit like that.
Is the first one. Now. That's the side part of this story. Now, if you are able to do that and say you're proud of being gay and put a fucking penis float going down the goddamn street on some, you know what I mean? Whatever. Now, if that's your thing, so be it. But to say that I can't then in turn say, because I'm black, what are we doing here? I thought you said equal.
He said, "What are we doing here?"
Yeah, I thought you said equal.
But you know what? Can't even argue. You have a strong point.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it boils down.
I'm not saying they have to stop. That's not my. I don't
If
give a
we been
damn.
equal,
I don't care. That's not my thing.
You're right. Exactly right.
You don't have to stop. I don't. That's not my world. If y'all want to go celebrate whatever the fuck y'all do yo thing. Just don't say that when I do it, it's bullshit.
What he say is okay when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
I think you
Fuck.
muted. You muted.
Oh yeah, I am muted. He did mute me.
I'm back. I'm in there. Whole time I'm talking, but yeah, real talk. Like what you mean though?
I mean, when if they can do that, I'm gonna just say let's take the gay pride out. Let's just say if it was women's right, and yeah, you got the LGBT thing, you got whatever the fuck you're marching for, cancer, who gives a shit? It could be for whatever. You have the right to do that. How come if we do it because we're black, all of a sudden there's a problem? It seems like the only protest to get broke the fuck up.
I see where you going at. You right. Fucked up. You right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
you see people that are soccer game, crazy. Football game that flip over cars and shit like that. And I don't give a fuck that they did it, man. That was what the fuck they look. That's not my world. But at the same time, don't say this is the only one that can't happen.
Real talk. I tell black folks this all the time. I tell y'all this all the time. We are the most targeted because we are the most valued.
You muted.
All right, we're back. We are the most targeted because we are the most valuable. I mean, add that on there. Right? We're the most valuable. So that's why we're the most targeted. They try to dumb us down, try to strip us with knowledge of understanding of shit so that we don't know how powerful we are. But we are some very powerful motherfuckers. We the reason why the world spins. We the reason why motherfuckers drive cars. We the reason why motherfuckers sit on the toilet and take a shit.
But we know that about our guys.
We don't get the knowledge. They don't teach us this shit because they want to dumb us down to make us make us feel like we ain't shit. To raise our kids to feel like we're not that valuable, most valuable as this certain. We are the shit.
Now, this is gonna sound fucked up. Right?
We shit.
This is gonna sound fucked up.
Only a few of us know that shit. I know.
This analogy that I'm about to use is gonna sound really, really fucked up. But if you have a group of what animal do I want to use? Let's just say a mouse. And you put them in this fucking whatever the contraption that can trap them in if you put the food in it. They can just go somewhere and get some motherfucking food.
Mm-hmm.
They do not have to go to this place right here that you put out here. They was eating already every day before you put it in. But if you continue to keep putting it there, they're gonna, for some reason, they're going to continue to come. And that's what the fuck we do. I don't want us to sound like an animal or no shit like that, but that was the best, like, I could try to put it to get the understanding of, like, yo, we are doing things there. We know that they're doing it. They putting the trap there. I get it. But we don't have to participate. We don't have to. And that goes for everybody that's feeling like this is not fair and that's not fair. Like, you don't have to do that, fam. The government only gonna do what you fucking allow. If you participate in what the fuck they talking about, oh yeah. They have the power all day long. But remember, it's more of us than them. That's just like if I said, if every Walmart employee today, I'm gonna just use Walmart because it's a big one, but not advocating for people to do it. But if every Walmart employee today just said, fuck it, we ain't going them out. I'm talking about every Walmart employee, warehouses, fucking distribution centers, in the retail, all of that. Said, fuck it. Just what the fuck can they do?
Real shit.
Only thing would stop was they, not us. They would have to listen. Have no choice but to listen. That's why strikes kind of work, but that's just, it's small. That's why boycott worked, but boycott only worked in one direction because we already had our own buses. We only had our taxis. We were just begging and pleading to get on theirs, which was kind of stupid and counterproductive. If you think about it now, we have nothing. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? We're kind of on this thing of we have to do what they do. We don't know what our self is. But like Smoke said one day when we was in the studio, when we was at the station, he said, if you only had them as an example, if you're in the field, the only example of a good way of living was what you seen at the big house. You know, what they had, even down to the women, how they dressed was better than what you had. So you always was trying to chase that because that's what freedom was. That's what it looked like. You didn't know any different. For some reason, we're still doing that right now.
Real shit. That was some real shit. Hey, that's the day when he said that
we froze. Hey, the day he said that, that was the day I was like, you know what? I couldn't even say nothing back. I had no response. It don't get no fucking realer than that. It don't get no realer than that. And this coming from a young black man. Don't get no realer than that. And he ain't none of our age.
Mm-mm.
So when I hear him talking like that, I'll listen.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, they're the last generation of our generation that can save this shit.
Mm-mm.
You feel what I'm saying? It's the only, a lot of us dead and gone. A lot of motherfuckers I went to school with, the drugs that took them out. You feel what I'm saying? They committed suicide or they just a freak accident. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the last generation and some hope that we got that can save this shit. So now it's on us, our generation, right now that's still here, that's not dead because of drugs and none of that shit, to put this in the minds of the ones that still got the chance to change this shit. We the lifesavers.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? We leave, it ain't gonna be nothing. Right. So while we here, we got the knowledge to spread this shit. That's what the fuck we here to do. I know I'm a soldier. Every day I wake up, I know I'm a soldier of God. Mm-hmm. I'm here fighting the spiritual warfare. I know that shit. Every morning I wake up, all right, let me go through this battle again. By the end of the night, I'm smoking a J. I'm sitting back like, damn, it's been a long day. I'd have fought this battle today, but I got through it. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? All right, tomorrow I'm ready to face tomorrow. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like that every morning, every day, and every night before I close my eyes, and I'm sitting there and I'm thinking like, you know what? Because at night I meditate the most. Daytime is too much shit going on. It's too loud, too much shit going on. At night is when I meditate the most. That's when I lock in the most. I ain't even realize how good I was with this music shit until I actually sat on my fucking couch one night like a reality check setting. I thought I was gonna die. I know this may sound crazy.
No, it don't sound.
But I thought I was gonna die the next day. Like, man, I actually, like, God actually opened my ears and be like, man, real, this is how good you are. You don't even realize how good you are. Listen to yourself. I'm sitting there listening to the music. Real shit. Like, I'm sitting there listening to my music because I don't really take the time to listen to myself. I put it out and shit, I hear it, but I don't really take the time to listen. And
when you do that,
and when I did, I was like,
Yeah, I knew exactly.
And I'm sitting there, and I was like, damn, bro, like, man, bro, like, man, you gonna make it.
Now,
you know what I mean?
For me, I never have the thought of I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna just be honest. No. Now listen to how I listen to it. Maybe because I don't have a dream of making it. There's never like I said, it's never.
Some
that
days
used to
cross,
be.
Some days don't cross your mind though.
Nah, not no more. It used to be. I want to make it out of that. Now I just want people to hear what the fuck I'm saying. The same way we're talking like this. That's why I make music that way. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying the exact same thing. It's just that I'm dope at it. I can make it sound the same as when I did that.
God gonna bless you, and when you least expect it, and when it hits you, just be ready for it.
You ain't gonna be expecting it because you and still in your mind. I'm just trying to put the music out there so they can hear it. Yeah. But God gonna bless you in a way you either gonna have control or lose control. That's up to you. You know what I mean? I know that shit. I know it too. Like I done had dreams that I'm not even gonna lie, young. I done had dreams where I done met celebrities. And I'm like, where the fuck this shit coming from? Like the shit seems so real. Like my family around, like my meet sisters, brothers, and I'm like meeting in secret locations and just I'm like, I done seen this shit. I'm like, something keep telling me like, look, you about to be blessed, both of y'all. I'm telling you, like I sit there and tell niggas like, that's why I said I done did music with a lot of people. I done put a lot of shit out there to a lot of people, but when Virginia and Maryland get together, it's a whole nother motherfucking topic. Right. Like we on a whole nother basic. Like you coming from the Norfolk area of your struggle, what you coming from? I'm coming from the St. Mary's and the Lusby, Maryland area of the struggle that we coming from, the northern end of the struggle we coming through. But at the end of the day, it all combines to come together. We going through the same shit. Y'all hearing Lonely, you hearing two motherfuckers from two different struggles. Norfolk, Virginia, which is a bad motherfucking area. If you don't know about it, don't go down there unless you know somebody. You feel what I'm saying? Like on some real shit. Like you got Norfolk and you got a little mixture of Southern Maryland and Baltimore mixed up too. So and you put that shit together and everybody going through the same shit. And you come out with shit like Lonely. And you thinking these motherfuckers came from the same area and they didn't. These two different dudes that came from two different areas, but going through the same, it all winds back to everybody going through the same shit. That's why we need to stick together.
We
prime example.
We for some reason we act like we don't want to.
That's the crazy thing. We feel like we gotta compete.
Or like I said, somebody got to be higher than the other person, or it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna balance.
Yeah, like I said about not saying that we should live in it, but I just know how to point to the obvious. Now, once you know what it is, hey, do something about it. But I do see it the same as when let's just say we had somebody in the field, right? Now, matter of fact, Smoke said this too last time. Oh, was it? Yeah, it was Smoke last week. I mean, 2 episodes ago. He was like, when you take a nigga that was a field nigga and you put that man in the house, you think he want to go back in the motherfucking field?
Real shit.
He will stay quiet a little bit on certain shit to not go back. And that's a different way of living. He know how fucked it is out there. He know how fucked up it is still in that motherfucking house. But it's a little better than that.
Right.
Know what I mean? And that seemed like the fear that we have. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to stop certain shit.
And you know what he said though?
So nigga out that field, put him in that house, he got comfortable. Mm-hmm. He used to that bed now, he ain't laying on that. He caught his whole attitude changed now, man. He forgot where he came from. Mm-hmm. He forgot he was out in that motherfucking barn. Little Rick that he used to hang with before they let him in the motherfucking house. He forgot all about Rick. Rick, he the bottom of his motherfucking shoe. Don't forget where the fuck you come from. Because that same motherfucker that blessed you with that opportunity can rip that shit the fuck from you. And you can be right back out in that barn with Rick them. But they don't get mad at them how they gonna treat you, because it's gonna be hell. Because you back out there with the gorillas now. You done forgot all about them now. You back out there with the gorillas now. They gonna treat you like you ain't shit because you out there on their level now. You ain't got all the shit you had. Humble yourself. Don't forget where the fuck you came from, bro. I tell everybody that shit.
That's that.
Don't never forget where the fuck you came from and humble yourself, because whatever you got could be ripped the fuck away in seconds. You can go out here and work your whole life for this big ass mansion and can go out here and crash your motherfucking car and die the next day, and you'd have lost all that. Your wife living in that, she got a new nigga living in that, and 2 new kids. Your ass dead and gone. But you was bragging, looking down on motherfuckers because they had less of you. You had the motherfucking fast cars, the street bikes, all that shit, and your ass dead and gone. Your wife that gave the street bikes to the new nigga she with. You feel what I'm saying? She'd add an extra room onto the house because she got 2 new kids on top of the 3 y'all already had together. And this nigga wearing your suits because you only wore them once, and some of them you ain't even wear. You ain't get a chance to wear because your ass died.
Damn.
God damn. Ain't it funny how life play out? Now, humble yourself, man.
Now, people, when it comes to shit like that, like, once again, it's not on some hate shit. It's not like you can't have nice shit.
Just be humble.
Yeah, don't be a cocky bastard and feel like
nobody's face.
Yeah.
Nigga, if I got a limo and you standing out front of Taco Bell, and I know you say, man, I ain't got no ride home, man. I'm gonna give you the night of your motherfucking life.
Yeah.
Especially if I got money. I'm like, cuz I'm gonna take you home, but we ain't going directly home. You with me tonight, you kidnapped. We gonna turn up the night. I guarantee you, when I drop you off tomorrow, because you ain't coming home till tomorrow, you gonna have the time of your motherfucking life. You gonna have new shoes on your feet, you gonna have clothes, you're gonna be good. That's the type of person I am.
Now, we just need more of that on a bigger scale of helping everybody the fuck out. Not that, but for some reason our celebrities kind of push down that nah shit. That now even our youth they'll get some J's. They mom do stay next door to the nigga that they saying I got better shit. Both of y'all live in the hood, in the slums. What the fuck are you talking about? Both of y'all live in the bottom of the bottom. What the fuck is you talking about? Because you got, man, stop.
Real shit.
Stop that dumb shit. But that whole look what I got shit between us instead of helping each other get it. Know what I mean? Like, look what I got. Hey, I know how to, know what I mean, get enough money to boot, but the right way. You know what I'm saying? Not like we don't have to use the criminal underworld. They're gonna give it to us for sure. I'm not gonna take out the fact that I know they give it to us. We sell it like a motherfucker and we shouldn't. But we damn sure don't make that shit. We don't make fentanyl, but we die the most from it. We don't make none of that shit. That shit coming overseas. That shit coming in ships. That coming in planes. We ain't got it. We got so many guns and don't got none of these motherfucking warehouses in our neighborhood. Where them guns come from? We got them every fucking where. Big choppers. Big boys.
Right.
But we don't have to use it though. We don't have to. Well, shit, they're gonna give it. Let's stockpile them something, like, because you never know. But at the same time, we don't have to kill each other. Right. We don't have to do the drugs. We don't have to sell them drugs. I mean, and if you were selling drugs, you'd have made a lot of goddamn money. Definitely, I'm talking about big dogs. Put it in something positive, make the same exact money, and keep it pushing.
Hey, this is another thing. That's all. We all know that lifestyle.
Instead of shooting each other, save that ammunition. Take your daughter, take your son to them gun ranges. Teach them how to shoot a gun. Because you don't want to be in a situation where the United States fold like a loaf of bread and all you got is your kids or your mama, your auntie or your grandmama to protect you at the moment, and they scared to shoot a gun because it's too loud. So you got to get them out of that. Because you got to want your kids to know how to protect their motherfucking self when they get your age, because you're not going to be around forever. We all here temporarily.
How to hang out the cars and shoot guns. Teach them that shit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But don't do it on each other. Don't practice the shit on each other.
Yeah.
There's other ways around. We should be teaching each other so our kids will be strong. So at the end of the day, if something popped off and your kids in school, they can be like, I already know how to shoot a gun, and they gotta shoot a motherfucker.
That's a fact. But man, when it comes to us, man, we flock to the negative. I'm talking about we flock so quick to the negative. Like, it don't matter if it's our music that's negative as fuck, we flock to it. If it's our females flocking to the drug dealer, we flock to it. It's all about, because it's about money. It's about who has the most money, not who's helping our legacy as Black people. You get what I'm saying? No one's trying to help the legacy of Black people. Like, it's all about, I'm gonna get all the females because the females know I have the money. To me, I look at it like, if you're a female or male that look at shit like, yo, follow me because I got more than the rest of them peasants, you's a bitch to me.
Right.
To me.
Yeah.
I'm like, you I don't give a shit that you have what you have. I big up the fact that you got it. Shit, I like how you got it. It was, I mean, a legit hustle. Now, you looking at a person like I got more than them little ass people, then fuck you.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, that's why you supposed to be teaching game. Now, I mean, you all that bullshit like I'm better. Nah, and the female that ain't got shit and still look at the dudes that ain't got shit like they ain't shit, man, quit that shit. I only fuck with a dude that's a baller. You stay next door to me. How you only fuck with ballers? You ain't a baller. Like, stop. It's not realistic. And then you got all these women chasing the same man. They chasing 1%, 2%, 3% of the men. That's this style or this rich or this car, or whatever. That's not everybody. Everybody's working and busting their ass. That's the real world. But y'all chasing all of them, giving them all of y'all selves to them, and say they cheaters and say that's all men. No, of course they cheated on you because they have so many choices. That's just common fucking sense. And then number two, you giving them to the same people. Of course, like, you can't say they're all the men. No, that's the men. You ain't fucking with regular dudes. The dude that's a bus driver, a school worker, a truck driver, whatever the fuck, the dude at Wendy's, who gives a shit? But that's where you work at Wendy's.
Right.
You gonna be at Wendy's talk about you don't fuck with saying you don't fuck with it because he broke. That's crazy. Your check about the same. What are you talking about?
Real shit.
Yeah.
It don't get no real than that. You took the words right out of my goddamn mouth.
Yeah.
Real shit though, man.
That's a fact.
That damn, you definitely took the words out of my mouth. All right, I got people texting me, hey, I'm live.
Now, once again, if y'all tuning in on where y'all at on tuning in on if y'all tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, where we at. Now, once again, like I said, we did have some couple of technical difficulties throughout the night, and we had issues up at the station, so we broadcasting from the crib. Now, I mean, so appreciate y'all for sticking in there. Now, anyways, back to what we had going on, man. Like, let me shift gears a little bit. If let's just say this Trump shit, right? They can say that Trump is getting railroaded by indicting him and all of that. Now, when it comes to scheming and shit, if he can't run as an indicted president, whatever how the fuck the rules is, I can see how they can say that. But if he did the crime, then I can be like, well, they just using what you gave them. You get what I'm saying? Like, if he actually did it, you can't complain. But if he didn't do it and they just indicted him because they don't want him to run, you know what I mean? That's kind of fucked up. But it's a smart ass play. I give him that. That's a smart ass play.
They indicted him though. I thought
they did go to jail. I mean, I don't even think what he got indicted for was. I don't think he can go to jail for that. I don't think. I mean, that seemed like more of a. He ain't got no crazy ass criminal history that I know of. Know what I mean? So it's like, if he, it's more like, to me, like a fine type deal. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if he did it, I don't see why they can complain. You know what I mean? I don't see how they can complain. If he did it, then it is what it is. They just using what he gave them. Now, do you think if he goes to war, we seen January 6th, you know what I mean, kind of didn't have shit to do with us as Black people. That's why it is what it is. That was more of their thing. But we've seen what they did on January 6th. To me, when people say that they had the right to do that, I think you should cut that patriotic shit out. You know what I mean? You can't say that you're doing for America and shit, and you're for America, and you accepted the fact that people actually kicked in the doors of the Capitol that represents America. I say kill that fucking noise. I say that's bullshit. I don't care why they was there and what happened that led them there. That's beside the point. That's a whole nother story. We could talk about it another day. But the fact that they actually broke into this place, you can't say that you're really this fucking patriotic. That's bullshit. And me personally, this may sound like, I guess, unpatriotic. I don't care about the whole state, like the whole thing of America. I'm more about people, the actual people that live here, black, white, whatever. Now, do I talk about my people the most? Yeah, because I'm black. I can't help that I wake up this way. But at the same time, I'm not trying to down any other race. But do I pinpoint people at times? Yeah, but you can say that's racist. Nah, I can't help the fact that that's a white person that's doing what I'm talking about. You just hear white and get frustrated and say he's racist. No, is that a white man that I'm talking about? Yes, the fuck he is. And you know that too. If you're not racist and you're white, you know exactly the games they play that hold us back. Now, at the same time, like I said at the beginning of the show, us as black people, we can't continue to just only look at the things that has to be changed in legislation that's about us that they're doing to us. We do have to see that we're doing things to ourselves as well. You know what I mean? We allow, how do I put this? We allow our past, well, the past that they tell us about, the things that they got legislation hold us back, and then we use them as excuses to why we can't today. A lot of it is true when it comes to certain bills and blah blah blah, but there's a lot we can do, and we're choosing not to. We're choosing to just give the fuck up and say this is comfortable enough. I don't think when a slave got here and they said they wanted to be free, that this was it. I just don't. First of all, when they first got here, I don't think they wanted to be here. They wanted to go back to Africa. That's just my fucking opinion. But do I believe I'm an American now? Hey, this all the fuck I know. I just believe that I'm an American living. I'm an African living in America. I don't believe I'm an African American. Like, I'm a African that lives in America. Like, it just is what it is. Like, a Chinese man is a Chinese man. He's a Chinese American, but he knows he's a Chinese man. He know where he comes from. Like, it just is what it is. If I had a bunch of Chinese kids that live with me, like, that don't make them black. I mean, they just live with a black guy. Like, they're still Chinese, but we're the only ones that do that. But anyways, in when I talk, a lot of things may seem racy and seem like I'm against a certain person. I believe that's just yourself not being able to see things for what it is. I don't care about none of that. I believe a man, this is gonna sound fucked up too for us as black people, for me to even say it. I believe that a white man can be racist. Who gives a flying fuck? You do not have to like me. I do not have to like you. I don't think you can harm me because of your dislike. Like, long as you don't harm a person who cares what they do, you probably will only run it against, you probably run past that man one time in your entire life. You might see him one time in your whole existence. Who are the fuck are you to tell him he can't do what he do? Now, if he use that prejudice or that hatred against you, then that becomes the problem. But to say that they can't do what they want to do is stupid to me. It's dumb. Now, can I have my opinion about it? Yes, I can. But I can't tell them to fucking stop. That's their fucking life. They can do what the fuck they want to do.
been running my game in the cities that don't play. V8 where every artist got their own lane. Good fellas rub them wrong, where you stand is where you're lay. I saw another one, so I guess today's a good day. And my whole perspective changes, why I see different. And I'm on another plane, so I see distance. It's street light. My whole team gifted. That's why my tomorrow's doping and what my dream picture. Said I'm a 757, young and living like a king. Took a chance on myself, now every day is like a dream. And we on another plane. We ain't worried about your scene, but every time we in your time, you know that we gon' do our thing. But everybody, putting on for the cities, putting on for the cities, putting on for everybody. And Lord willing, I'ma have the fam eating, loving life, living well like around tax season. We taking off now, but humble, nobody tripping. Caught a dub, took a L, but nobody quitting. Too many came, many left, till they saw the favor. Never around when needed, till they need us for a favor. So we keep our eyes open, close fists. We love the naysayers, avoiding women chasing rings like they was ball play. In my state, I feel blessed, surrounded by mad dimes. Hustle-minded, so most be equipped with mad grinds. Hidden jewels in the mist, she's surrounded by fine joints. Rough around the edges, but a vibe at her like 5 points. Always go for the keeper, the creeper gon' be your setback. Literally bad as hell, but she sure good to look at. Just mind your goals, handle your business, chase your ambition. The rest will start to get it once they witness how you get it. Said I'm a 757, young and living like a king. Took a chance on myself, now every day is like a dream. And we on another plane. We ain't worried about your scene, but every time we in your time, you know that we gon' do our thing. But everybody, putting on for the city. Putting on for the cities, putting on for everybody.
Yeah. My city's known to ride and die, and those up to survive probably die inside. Cry inside, or question why inside. And the cuts too deep, can't clean it out without dying. That's life, I guess, handling that type of stress. You supporting 40 South, now I go to Christ for that. Streets pulling up 40 South, you might go to Christ for that. Just know if it's war around, it's going down, we fighting back. Yeah, 10 years grinded, but the rest subsided. Committed, I'm with it, I'm from the city with men invented the killing and they kept it silent. We don't rest in talent, we go out and get it impressive stylists. Blessed in the verse in the earth, I'ma serve to the hearse and it touch my body. So we gonna make it, we gonna take it. We coming abrasive, that grill on the side, then we coming with braces. I know it's amazing, from worst to the better love for the DMV, but this is 757.
Said I'm a 757, young and living like a king. Took a chance on myself, now every day is like a dream. And we on another plane. We ain't worried about your scene, but every time we in your time, you know that we gon' do our thing. But everybody, putting on for the cities, putting on for the cities, putting on for everybody.
You know, welcome to my city, LP City, Lexington Park. Let's go. I'm just out here living, trying to survive and gang banging. Yeah, I'm just out here living, trying to survive and gang banging. Yeah, I'm just trying to stay above float, my nigga. Above float, my nigga. Above float, my nigga. I'm just trying to stay above float, my nigga. Above float, my nigga. He just trying to stay above float, my nigga. In the kitchen bagging work, slinging dope, my nigga. Cops circle around the block, trying to clock a nigga, trying to lock a nigga. hot boxer nigga. No, he gotta hustle, gotta do it for his kids. It's either pay that money, lay down, do a bid. I swear the system set up crooked as a bitch. They on your neck soon as you violate the slid. He gotta hustle, gotta do what he gotta do. Always on the block, so we bang with a lot of fools. We been up off the steps, so we play with a lot of tools. Old St. Mary's, let them know what that chopper do. It's real life over here. It's real beef over here. Niggas die over here. I seen a lot of mamas cry. Kids die over here. Ain't no hate over here. It's blood and trip over here. Block. Trying to survive the gang banging, gang banging, I'm just trying to survive the gang banging, gang banging. I said, I'm just trying to stay above float, my nigga. Above float, my nigga. Above float, my nigga. I'm just trying to above float, my nigga. Above float, my nigga. This is for my niggas on the block, twisting trees cigars. To my niggas on lock, doing life behind bars. To the single baby mamas, I know life is hard. A child without a father leave emotionally scarred. Ain't no use to worry, baby girl, just give it to God. And be careful who you dealing with, cause niggas is fraud. Yeah, it's cold in the streets, yeah, it's stealing to eat. Mama strung out on drugs, daddy 6 feet deep. Youngins out here killing for nothing, they trying to compete. But if we all come together, then we all can eat. Get money forever, build success together. Stand tall through anything, go to war together. Black lives don't matter, gotta stop killing each other. How you take the soul of a man who look like your brother? It's real life over here, it's real beef over here. Niggas die over here, see mamas cry over here. Damn, damn, damn. Real life. Pray for him. Welcome to the park.
I love you, Bobby.
Pain is love, pain is love. I know, yeah. Pain is love, pain is love. I know, la 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 la, la 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 la. Pain is love, pain is love. I know, la 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 la, la 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 la. I ain't been the same since they killed Tremaine. Nah, nigga talking reckless, better stay in his lane. All these trials and sacrifices, I'd have been through the pain. It's like I'm trapped inside the storm, it's like I'm stuck in the rain. More pain, mama pray for me. Shout out to my brother D, that man will kill for me. Block boy forever, got that shit tatted on me. Niggas playing life, but they really gotta show me. No lie, fuck with me, I'ma bring homicide. It's a few times I contemplated suicide, but I couldn't do it. I had my children on my mind. So much pain if they knew their daddy died. That's some real shit. All this pain and this struggle wanna kill shit. All these niggas talking reckless but won't do shit. Man, you far from ape shit, ain't gon' kill shit. Where's the love, nigga? Where's the love? Love, pain is love. Pain is love. I know, yeah. Pain is love. Pain is love, I know. La 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 la, la 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 la. Pain is love, pain is love, I know. La 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 la, la 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 la. Yeah, they got it bumping. Goddamn, man, they killed my cuz. Left him slumped over, he ain't know what it was. Yeah, call my nigga AB. Used to blow big tree while he tapped me. Can't forget about Dex, Big Sexy. That was my best man when I blew trees. It was the best days. Reminiscing on the past days. The past days was the best days. Got me gripping on this pen as I shed tears. Reminiscing on the past, I had some tough years. Now I stopped sipping liquor, now I'm sipping beer. Man, pain is love, I think I see it clear. Ray and Kevin, wish you was still here. Yeah, Ponton and Buster, I still cry tears. Yeah, call me my nigga, you never show fear. Facts. Instead of spread hate, spread love. Nigga, where's the love? Nigga, where's the love? Love, pain is love. Pain is love. I know, yeah. I know, yeah. Pain is love. Pain is love. I know. La 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 la. La 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 la. Pain is love. Pain is love. I know. La 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 la. La 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 la.